So I've used this phrase just one time in my life so far. And I wish I used this a lot more than that, because that one time that I used this, I think I saw somebody else say it in another video or something like that. And then I just told myself, you know what, I'm going to use that next time. I wasn't even red pill or any of that. No. It just came in my mind at that moment after she told me she liked me or she loved me, whatever. By the way, this goes for like any kind of scenarios. Like if she tells you I like you, I really like you, you make me feel some kind of way, I love you, I wanna see you in my future, I wanna marry you, I wanna have kids with you. Anything, any like delusional, emotional crap that she throws at your way, right? Any of that. This can apply to any of that, right? So, but yeah, man, I really wish I used this a lot. This phrase. The phrase is very simple. As soon as a girl tells you, oh, I love you, oh, I like you, what you should tell her is, you should. That's it. She tells you I love you, you tell her you should. Man, you have no idea how pissed off, angry, insecure, delusional, crazy, sad, depressed she will be at that moment. All of these emotions are gonna run through her veins, in her blood. Her blood will be boiling after she hears that. But at the same time, she cannot get enough of you. She'll feel like she wants to kill you, but at the same time, she cannot get enough of you. Fellas, there's a reason why we say women are slaves to their emotions. They literally are. And see, here's some key points that I want to mention. I want you to actually not give a shit, okay, about the situation. Because when you're telling her you should love me, you should really like me, you should want to see me in your future, you're kind of giving off a vibe that, okay, I don't really care if you do or don't, but you should. You don't really care if she loves you or not because you don't love her, right? Because you just told her you should. You didn't tell her I love you too. You didn't say it back to her, right? So you kind of come off as like a frivolous guy that, whatever, okay, you like me, you love me, whatever, I don't really care, you should like me, yeah. But I want you to start adapting that mindset to where you don't have to fake it anymore. You know, the first time when I said that to a girl, you should, I faked it. I really cared for her a lot, but I didn't want her to see it, so that's why I kind of told her that you should. What I really want to tell her is that, oh, I love you too, baby, this, that, and the other, right? Like, I'm glad I didn't, because, man, the things that I had her do for me after that, woo! I put her on her ass later that night. Yeah, she let me do anal. I so wish that I brought up the idea of a threesome, because I know for a damn fact I would have gotten a threesome out of that bitch. That's how emotionally wrapped up she was in me, which is going to be my next point talking about. But before that, fellas, just know that I want you to actually be that guy, to not give a shit if any girl, doesn't matter how hot she is, comes in your life and tells you, I love you, I want you in my life. Okay, whatever, cool. Because that's how it should be. It's not a women hating or being better than women or any of that. No. See, the thing is, most guys just fail to completely understand this big thing about women, which is life is not about women. You don't need women all together. It's nice to have women company. I love women company. Yes, I do. But my life is not about that. My purpose in life is not about having a family. It's not about having a woman in my life, women and kids. No, that's not your purpose in life. You can have kids later in life, and sure, you can get a woman later in life, but that's never should be the purpose of your life. You find your purpose, and you go through that, and you accomplish something out of your life, and then you get kids to leave that legacy behind. If that's how you want to leave your legacy behind. Kids are not the only way to leave legacies behind, but that's one of the ways. But if that's how you want to do it, sure. But you better find your purpose first, and you better actually work on it, actually make something out of yourself before you even think about women and kids and family and all this other crap. That's why I want you to start believing that women are frivolous. This topic, women topic, is just a small portion of the red pill. And this is a very frivolous part. But most guys struggle with this, and most guys waste their whole life thinking about this topic. And that's why all you see is red pill content creators making videos about women, including myself. Because that's all guys want to hear. You got to give the public what they want sometimes, right? And this is all guys are worried about. And we're trying to get you guys to come out of that mindset. Because I'm going to repeat myself again, is that at the end of the day, it's not about I hate women, that's why I don't want women in my life. I want women in my life, but I don't need women in my life. That's what I want you guys to understand. And when you start actually believing that philosophy, it's going to be easier and easier for you as time passes on and you get more into your purpose to actually not give a shit if any woman told you I love you, whatever. It's different when your mom tells you that or your family members tell you that, okay? Like, I'm not talking about that scenario. I'm talking about dating-wise, women you want to sleep around with, that kind of wise. I hope you don't want to sleep around with your family members. We ain't in the South right now. But fellas, my next point is that when a woman tells you that, I like you, I love you, just know that and believe that she's very, very, very much emotionally wrapped up in you. And that's why you can get away with saying you should to her, okay? And don't you ever dare to tell her that I love you too or I like you too. Never, ever do that. Now, if this is a woman you've been seeing for a while and you already told her you should one time and she tells you that I love you a couple months down the road or a couple weeks down the road, you tell her, oh, okay. And then she gets mad at you. Why didn't you ever say it back? Or she got mad at you the first time when you told her you should. Huh? You're really not going to say it back? All you do is tell her very calmly, girl, you know how I feel about you. Right? But I want to hear you say it. No, I don't gotta say it, girl. You know how I feel about you. You know me. You know how I am. You know I don't like to talk. You know I don't like to share my feelings as much. Yeah, but it's me. No, girl. Come here, girl. Sit down. Come to daddy. Right? Start making out with her. Since she's so emotionally wrapped up in you right now and she's going crazy over the idea that you just told her you should, which was kind of a slap on the face, her emotions are running wild. And right now, you probably would have the best sex with her that you have ever had. And you better take advantage of that. That timing. It's all about timing with women, fellas. Even when you're cold approaching a woman, it's all about timing. She might be in a situation in her life where she's not open to you, so she rejects you. And she might be in a situation in life where all she wants is dick right now. And as soon as you exchange numbers, or even right then and there, she'd go with you to the bathroom and let you blow her back out. It's all about timing. And right there is the perfect timing to get her to do whatever the hell you want her to do. Is when she's that emotionally wrapped up and you just kind of slapped her in the face by telling her, oh yeah, you should. Instead of telling her, I love you too. Fellas, you have no idea how crazy and insane a woman will get after you tell her that. Like, this is one of the quickest way to keep your woman in check. To keep your woman in line. You know how we say how to build attraction or how to get a woman emotionally wrapped up in you? This is one of the quickest way to do that. Because now, here's the thing. Your commitment is the ultimate attention for her, right? And you're not giving it to her. even after she gave you all her body and everything, probably gave you all the holes in her body, you're still not giving your commitment. And right now, she's chasing after the biggest attention from you, which is your commitment. Which is why even when you're not with her, she's still gonna be thinking about you. You know how we always say that? How to get a girl to think about you when you're not with her throughout the day when she's at work? How is she still getting the butterflies just thinking about her without you even being present in front of her? This is one of the quickest ways. Love, this idea of love is not real in my opinion, okay? I don't believe in love. But this idea of love that the women believe in, this fantasy, this is huge for them, fellas. They all chase after this. They all want it. But not, most of them can't get it. So when you keep them chasing, because you're not telling them, oh, I don't love you. You're not telling them I don't like you. All you're kind of giving them is scraps. You're feeding them scraps. You're telling her that, oh yeah, you know how I feel about you. That means there's a possibility that I love you. And how do you make that possibility a reality? You do what I want you to do. You be more compliant. You give me a threesome. You lick my ass. You let me fuck you in your ass. Whatever else you want her to do for you. That's it. Is it evil? Sure. Do women do evil things to us? Absolutely. So why the hell would I be on a higher moral ground when I'm seeing me and my brothers out here are getting run over by these chicks right and left? Hell fucking no. You got me fucked up, girl. Miss me with that bullshit, alright? Fellas, try this out. Tell me what you think. But before I end the video, just know that a woman will only be attracted to you to that level and actually confess to you about her feelings, come out and confess to you before you do to her after, number one, she's extremely emotionally wrapped up in you, and number two, when she knows you're the best she can do. That's it. So what does that require out of you? To be the best version of yourself, aka self-improvement. Again, which is literally the core message in all my videos, is get your shit ready first, get yourself together first, before you even worry about any of these games, any of these evilness, any of these tactics. These are the surface level quick fixes. But in the long run in life, there's no such thing as a quick fix. You gotta do the hard work. And if you don't, hey, you're gonna be chasing 4s, 5s, and 6s on dating apps, banging your head against the wall, frustrated as hell, being the bottom 80% of men. If that's the life you want to live, the only life that you have, the only life that you'll never come back to, be my guest. Take my advice or don't, that's your life at the end of the day, as I like to say in all my videos. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.